So this is for the temp test. The first requirement is that you ask users to enter in values, temperature values, until they enter in negative 453, which is just a few degrees below absolute zero, which is a ridiculous number. So how do we do that? Well, the first thing you need to do is create array. We don't know how many elements are going to enter into the array, so we could just make a ridiculously large numbered array, right, of size 99999. And then next we're going to need to make a while loop. A while loop which will continue as long as a variable, the input variable, is not equal to negative 453. Since this guy here is going to be a while loop, we need to create our int input variable to be equal to a value that's not where this statement is true, so we can make it equal to 0, and then it's going to enter into the while loop the very first time. The input is going to be equal to the scanner from the user, and then when you take in the input, then you're going to have a another little mini while loop in here, and so the while loop is going to go while error check input. And so while error check input returns true, you're going to continue this little mini loop. And what is the mini loop going to do? It's going to print out error, and it's going to re-input, ask for the re-input of the temperature value, right? Okay. Oh, and then this while loop, I guess, needs to extend on down. So let's say it does pass the error check that they are not only entering negative 453, and they are entering values between negative 140 and positive 140, and they are not spamming the same value more than 5 times. Let's say that all of that passes, then error check is going to return false. And then what do we want to do? We want to, let's see, create a stag method average that will create, okay, so then we need to run average and max, right? So then we could do a system print line at the end. System print line that's going to print out average, and you will give it the array. So let's say we name this array temp, then you'll give it the array temp and one array argument, yeah, and then you will also print out max. So we could say like plus and then comma, or I'm not sure, but the output is, you know, doesn't mean very much. We can always just figure out what the output is, the format of the output. But you also want to call max on the temp array, right? Because when it runs the average method, the average method is going to take the array, calculate the average, and return the average. So then here it will print out the average, and then it's going to run the max method, and then it will find the max, return the max number, and it'll print it out here as well. So that's the general format of the temp test. And if you want to take a look at the exact code, just go ahead and look at the next video.